Let's see. Good morning. I'm really late today. I'm so sorry. Just couldn't seem to get it together in time. But thank you for stopping in. My name is Brianna. I am Primrose Collectibles, and I live in Nebraska. And yeah, sorry for the delay. I have a lot of items preloaded. I added some Christmas today. Why not, right? It's November 1st. It's time to get that Christmas stuff out. I hope everyone had a fun Halloween. It was so cold and windy here in Nebraska, but it was still a fun night. Now, at any time, you can request a certain item. Since I have a lot of preloaded things, I'm just going to start showing them. But I do have a lot of items in this room. If there's something you're looking for, you can always ask me, and I'll let you know if I have it or not. And there's also buy it now items. You can send offers on, or if you want to see it, I can show you those as well. So I'm just going to kind of get started. I don't see any pre-bids, so I'm just going to pick the items for now, unless somebody has a request. If you like scans, I can always pause at some point and do a scan of all the items in here. I'm going to start with this German vase. I've showed this before, but it's been a long time. And I just think it's so pretty. I have it starting pretty low because it does have a couple paint chips. But it's still usable. I think it's gorgeous. It's got like the purple leaves. It is hand painted, but it also has these gold rings painted all around it. And I thought that was really cool. It is a two-handled vase by Schramberg, Germany, SMF. I just learned a lot about that ceramic company. It was started in the 1800s by, I forget his name, but I think they closed down in 1980. It went through a few different ownerships. But yeah, I was just reading about that company, and I remembered I had a vase that said Schramberg on it. So here's one of the chips right there on the rim. And then it had a few other paint chips. I'm trying to remember on this handle. You can see a little bit of shallow paint chips. And then there's just some small ones along the purple rim. So it's not in perfect condition, but I feel like the flaws are minor. And it's just a really cool hand-painted vase. I really enjoyed learning about this ceramic company. So we're going to just start it at $6. It is a 5-inch vase. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm trying to get some more light in here. There we go. And we're going to get this going. $6 for the pretty German vase. It's SMF ceramic. Oops, that's upside down. So yeah, very cool vintage vase. If you don't mind a couple little flaws on it. Thanks for checking that out. Yeah, at any time, if there's something in my list you want to see, just let me know, and I will do that item. I generally kind of get up and scan here and there when I feel like I need to get up and move around a little bit. Oh, here's something new I got recently. This is a Costa Rican pottery vase. It's so cool. It's got the monkey on there. It is signed. It's hard to make out what it says. But there's a monkey on both sides. And just the coloring on the vase, it's almost like a spongeware type of paint. Hi, vintage girl. I'm Trying to look at this in the light box. It's kind of easier to see. I wasn't aware. Let's see what it says. I think it says probably made in Costa Rica and then the person's name. Yeah, isn't that cool? I think it's really neat looking. I love the monkeys. I didn't find any chips on this. It's a cute little 4.5-inch vase. And so we're going to run that next for 15, and it's running. Happy Saturday, everybody. I can't believe it's November. It's just blowing my mind how fast the months are going by. And I feel like everybody says that. Like, it just feels so fast. And it'll be Christmas before we know it. Oh, it ended. Thanks for checking that out. I think I had to turn my volume up because I can't hear. Oh, I had it on silent. That's why. Thanks for looking at that one. Yes, happy day after Halloween. Who is decorating for Christmas today? I know some people will do that. I wait till the day after Thanksgiving just because that's what we've always done. But I am very tempted all the time to start sooner. All right, let's do a Christmas item since I've just mentioned Christmas. I love this angel. This is such a cool angel with the gold. Oh my gosh, you did it the week. You've already got your Christmas stuff up? That's awesome. Why not, right? Because the way time flies lately, it's better to have it up sooner and enjoy it, enjoy it longer. Oh, a girl you work with. Sorry, I misread that. Yes, I do know people that have already done it as well. I can't blame them. I love the Christmas decorations, and I just love this time of year. So I love this one. She does have a kind of scared look, but she's so cute with her cello, I think that is. She's kind of got that spaghetti look, but it's not spaghetti, but it is textured with the gold, and she's got no chips. Her wings are good. She's just a cute angel. If you collect angels, she's a cute one, made in Japan. 4 inches. And I'm going to run her at 6, and she's running. Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah. I know. It's just always been the tradition for us to wait till Thanksgiving. Like, usually the day after, we start. But the funny thing is with me, once Christmas is over, I'm kind of wanting it all down pretty quickly. I don't know why. Maybe this year I'll decide to keep it up longer. I don't know, something. It just makes me want to get my house back in order. All right, I love this ginger jar. We're going to show this one. This is a pretty green. I think it's a hobbyist piece, but it's so nice. I don't know if it is. It is dated 1985. There we go. I just want to leave the lid there for a second. It's got the birds and pretty flowers. I just love the green that they chose. And it's nicely glazed. But you can see it is hand painted, and there are some paint flaws. I'm trying to remember where. You might hear my dog with a squeaky toy in the background. Right? You can kind of see some yellow streaks there in the green. There's a spot of yellow paint too. But you can just tell how this was hand painted. It's so pretty. There's the initials, and it says 85. So very nice. There's no chips. It does not look like it's from 1985 because it just looks like it's in such good condition. Kind of looks newer to me. But let's see, how tall is this? I think it was 8 inches. Sorry, I'm scrolling through the pictures to see. It's 8 inches to the top of this lid. It's about 6 inches if you just measure the jar. I think it's so cool. Let's run that at, it's running at 12. Here it goes. I love a good ginger jar. And this one's just such a pretty color with the birds and flowers. I don't know what to call that green. It's like maybe a sea green or I don't know. It's just really pretty. Thanks for looking at that. All right, let me make some room here so I can put this back on the table. How about we do like 1 or 2 more items and then scan a little bit? I was kind of waiting for the sunlight to kind of light up this table a little better, but it's kind of gloomy outside. All right, I really like this. I showed this last week. This is a pretty little, I guess, candle holder or small vase. Because it looks like it would hold a taper candle, but it might just be considered a miniature vase with the applied flower. This is beautiful glass. I love that stem that they wrapped around. It almost looks like cased glass, like clear over this white, but I'm not sure if it is. Kind of looks like it. And there's nothing on the bottom. Yeah, I hear my dog. Can you hear that squeaky toy? She's mad that I'm in here. And you can see the flower kind of has some orange tips, almost like an amberina. The only issue on this, it had a little spot of green glass that kind of got left over right there. And it's sharp right here. So that's the only problem. There's no chips. It's 4 inches tall. I think it's so pretty. And that's running at 14. I was kind of shocked that there was no chips anywhere on it. But yeah, it probably would fit a taper, but for me, I think I would put little flowers in it. I would use it as a mini vase, probably. Thanks for looking at that. Okay, let's do another Christmas item. This is a pretty plate. I might have to show it where it's sitting because it's kind of big. So we're going to move over there. It's kind of bigger. I feel like my table is too dark still, but we'll just go with it. So this is a glass poinsettia plate. Let me move you too. Okay. And I do know the maker. I have to pull it up. Let's show, because I can't remember the name. I think it's more contemporary. It is Angel Star Cosenza Collection. And it is a glass dish. You can see how it kind of curves up. So it's like a very shallow bowl, but it's beautiful with a lot of gold and sparkles in it. Great for Christmas, for serving anything, like any kind of little hors d'oeuvres. It's a pretty glass dish. It's 9 1/4 inches square. And there's no chips or cracks. You can get some really good views of the design in the pictures. Because I know I need the sun to come shining through. It is a little gloomy out, but it's so pretty. So that I'm going to run at 15, and it is running. And since we're up now, I might as well kind of scan a little bit. And kind of look around the shelves. My husband's making coffee, I hear, so he should be bringing it in soon for me. I feel like I need another cup. I didn't sell this Halloween dish. It's still here on my table. I was kind of surprised by that. This is a 1990s hobbyist piece. I think it's considered a candy dish, but they painted it really well, and I just love that. Probably going to put it away, but it's still out for now until next year. Okay, let's do a little scan. If something catches your eye and you want to know more about it, just let me know. That back there is a metal wall pocket with a hummingbird. I think it's meant for mail, but you can definitely put some like sprigs of something in there, some kind of greenery. This guy's really interesting. He's one of those, carolers. He's not a Boyd's, What's the one? What's those ones? Oh, I can't think of the name right now. Those carolers that are really collectible. I can't think of the name right now, but it's not one of those. But he's a chimney sweep. He's got his little, I don't know what that is, a rope he's holding. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, he's just, if you have a collection of those carolers for Christmas, he's the little chimney sweep guy. Oh, I can't think of the name right now. Can anyone think of it? Those carolers. Oh. It'll come to me randomly soon. That bottle is so cool. This little like boho glass bottle with the macrame covering. I just love that. This plate is Anthropologie. I do have that listed. Let me move this a little bit. It's Anthropologie, like an earthenware plate with the hand-drawn design. Isn't that cool? I liked the owl. That's what drew me to it. And I wasn't aware that this was Anthropologie at first until I looked up Tula earthenware. And that's how I learned it was Anthropologie. There is some chips on the back. I have to find them. They were pretty shallow. Oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, I think they're right here. See those two little spots that are kind of rough? It doesn't want to focus. Right there. You don't see them from the front, but they are there on the back. And that is a, I think, 7-inch plate. No, 8 1/4 inch. Okay, I'm wrong. 8 1/4 inch. It's so cool. I love that. I would love to have a set of those. So that's, let's just run that since I do have it listed. If anyone's interested in the owl plate, I have it at 15. You can always request, you know, if I'll take something at a lower price, I don't mind doing that. Same with my buy it now items. You can always send me offers. Thanks for looking at that plate. I do have this cute little wind chime loaded in too. This is a ceramic piece from Taiwan. I'm trying to move my chair over. And we'll look at this. Has some marks on it. What it probably needs is like a good wipe down with like a magic eraser. I thought I had one, but I couldn't find it because there's no chips, but it does have some marks on the ceramic. And so I wonder if a good cleaning with a magic eraser would get a lot of that off. It is unglazed ceramic, so it has that rough feel to it. How cute is that with the strawberries? I don't know if I would hang this up in the wind. I think I would hang it up inside or somewhere where it wouldn't get knocked around too much, because I don't know how well the ceramic At least here in Nebraska with the crazy wind we have, I wouldn't feel safe putting this up outside. But if you love strawberries, it is just adorable. Oh, I didn't show you the inside. There is a little sticker. It says something. Let me read it. It's like 1982 WA, made in Taiwan. And it's still in good shape. It just needs maybe a magic eraser to get some of the marks off of it. I think it's so cute. I'm going to run that at $8 and it's running. Welcome in, everyone. Let me know if there's anything you're looking for or whatever you collect and you're trying to find more of it. I don't mind the questions. If I have it, I can always add it in. Thanks for looking at that. If you like cross stitches, I have the really cool Christmas one out back there. Now that is a big one. That's in the Buy It Now. You can look at the pictures and see the dimensions. It's really nicely framed and matted. And if you are a cat lover, how great is that? It is cross stitch. And it doesn't have a year, which is nice. It just says Merry Christmas. So I love that a lot. It's so cool. That's in the Buy It Now. Oh, my hands are already shaky. I haven't even had my second cup of coffee. Haven't even taken a sip. All right, what else should we look at? Let's look at this because it's right here. This really cool flower candlestick holder. It's like a cast iron. It's really pretty. It's on this big leaf. Kind of has a distressed look, which I thought was dust, but no, it's just the coloring of it. I kind of like that about it. And it's pretty heavy. But I really like the vibe that it gives. And it does say made in India on the bottom. That sticker right there, it's hard to focus in on it. Made in India. Nice metal piece. That is 16. I was looking to see if I think it's 12 inches long. Oh, I didn't put the pictures, all the pictures in it. I think it is 12 inches long. And it's just a really cool look to it. So we're going to run that next. I really like the style of it. But yeah, it is on the heavy side since it's all metal. Thanks for looking at that. I'm going to set us down real quick so I can grab a sip of coffee. The coffee is calling my name. I like to keep it kind of away from where I am or I knock into it. Okay. Let's keep going. I have that pottery wall pocket back there. That is a made in Italy piece. I love this. It's hand painted, kind of like a crimped bottom to the redware. Made in Italy. There's no chips on it that I could see. It's just got maybe some stray paint and stuff along the edges. Isn't that cool? I think wall pockets are cool, and I don't have any of them in my home. I don't know why, because I really like how they look with some greenery or flowers coming out of it on the wall. I think that's really cool. So this one's kind of heavy too, because it is a redware pottery. I'm trying to find somewhere to put this down so I can pull it up. Did it fit back here? Sometimes I'm wondering how it fit where I took it. There we go. So let's move you and we'll just run it on the table here. It's so cool. It's 6.5 inches long. And it's going to run at 16 and it's running. Very pretty. Thanks for looking at that. Checking out my list here. Some of the stuff's on the shelves. So why don't we just head over there? Let's go check out what's up here. So if you want to see anything, let me just call it out and I'll grab it. For now, we're just going to kind of go through it. If I see something I have listed, I'll stop and run it. Got some ceramic hobbyist pieces. I've got that horse and I've got this one with the Native Americans. So pretty. They are really well done the way they painted them. We've got some pottery pieces there. Both are signed on the bottom. This one's cool. It's got like applied leaves. It's kind of a nice green, like a fall color. Little pitcher or jug, I guess, a mini. Got some glass pieces in the back. That parrot is a planter. I think it's Morton Pottery, if I remember right. Yeah, he's a little planter. He's so cool. He has some scrapes or scuffs on the bottom of his tail, but he's otherwise in really good condition. Got a Hallmark Santa ornament, 1981. He's so cute, isn't he? And I think it does say 1980 on the bottom, 1981 on the bottom. That's a cute ornament. This is Franciscan pottery. I can't remember the name of this pottery. It's escaping my mind right now, but I do love that canister. It's got such a cool vintage vibe. The little trinket box is from England. So cute with that cottage. That is the only swung vase I have. It is clear. It has some flowers etched around it. I'd have to pull it down to show. It's hard to see the flowers. But yeah, just let me know if there's something you want to get a good look at. I'm just kind of going through the shelves at the moment. I love this pottery planter, but this, I found a crack in it. This is California pottery. I was so upset to find the crack. It's right there. Because that is a cool looking piece of pottery with that glaze. We got some ducks, some birds, figurines. I don't think any of this is listed right now. Oh, I do see a vase that is. Not this ruffle vase, although I do love that one. I had this listed last week. It has Scottish thistles on it. That's the pattern. Let's see if we can see it. That's the etched pattern. It's so pretty. Now this does react to black light because it's old glass. It's got manganese in the glass, so it will react. But it's not like uranium or anything. It doesn't glow that bright. But I do love that vase. The one I have listed today in the auction list is the one right behind it, this Japan lusterware piece. Isn't that pretty? It is hand painted. It's orange lusterware. And I think the shape of it is so cool. I did a little research on it. Some people date this to 1920s, but I don't know how certain that is. But yeah, there's flowers all around it. I just love that it's orange. That's a good fall decor or anytime kind of decor. I like the little arches. Now the arches have some rough spots. Like they're not smooth along the top of the arch. You can feel a little roughness to it. But I do like that. I think I have this at 18. We can maybe run this. Let me find a better spot to set it down. Okay, you need to move over. And we'll check the listing. I forget how tall it is and everything. I think it's so pretty. It's 7.5 inches tall. And that's, oh, I have it at 18. So we'll run that in case anyone's interested in that. It's really pretty. All those flowers. My hands are shaky. I'm so sorry. Thanks for looking at that. We're going to head back over to where we stopped. And yeah, if there's something you're waiting on and it's in my list, just let me know. I can always skip to it. I do have a dragonware bowl. I always pick up dragonware. I just think it's cool. Where is his head? He kind of wraps around the whole ball. Or bowl, not ball. There he is. It's really pretty, blue and white. He wraps all the way around it. It's a larger rice bowl. It's like 5 or 6 inches in diameter. This might be in the buy it now that I think about it. If you collect dragonware, you could probably search it up in my store if you hit that little store icon and search dragon. It should pop up. Let me see if it does. I think I have it in the buy it now. Yeah, for $10. And it's 5 inches in diameter. Okay. We're down here now. I really appreciate you stopping in today. And hanging out. There's an item I know I listed, that little perfume bottle. I don't know a lot about perfume bottles. I've had this one for a while. I think it's so cute. I think it's Lefton, although it doesn't say Lefton on the bottom. It has a number, but I'm wondering if the sticker fell off. It is Transferware Roses on it. There is some marks. There's a little bit of discoloration somewhere, I think, right there. That didn't come off. The stopper's in good condition. It's got some gold gloss, but it's so cute. I think I have that in there today. I'll show you the bottom. I have it at $7. It has the numbers. It just looks like Lefton to me. You can see a little bit of the Transferware has worn off right there. It's just so cute. It's 5 inches tall, and I'm just gonna run it for 7. Isn't that cute? It's got that shabby chic look to it. or like French country kind of look. That's why I like it. Thanks for looking at that. This duck is also listed today. It is a paperweight. He's a blue. He does glow in black light. He glows green. It's got the not applied, controlled bubbles. Very smooth bottom, but I don't know who made it. There's no signatures. He's, I think, 6 inches tall. I'm trying to hold him better. But he's like an ice blue. He did have a rough spot on one side. Right here, there's like a flaw in the glass. Let's see if I can get the light to catch it. Where it's just kind of ridged. There's like some ridges or rough spots. I think I got a good picture of it. It's hard to see really, but you can feel it. Let me find him. So I pulled it up there so you can see the pictures of how he glows. And he is 6¼ inches tall, so he's a nice size. Oh, there is a shallow chip on the bottom edge. I forgot about that. Where? Let me look. I don't remember. I try to take a lot of pictures. I think it was, oh, I see it. It's right on the base. It's pretty shallow. It's going to be hard to see it. But it's, there is a picture of it. Okay, I forgot about that. Glad I read my description. So he's going to run at 12, and he's running. A cute duck. Thanks for looking at him. Got some pottery pieces. We got some marbles. None of those marbles glow. But if you like marbles, I've got those. They are vintage. They have like, but they don't glow, so they're not super, super old. Just keep scanning for a minute and then we'll go back to running items. This is a cool glass bottle. I just like the color of it. It is hand blown. It's a dark amber, almost like a purpley kind of amber. And it has a pontil mark. Oh no, it's really neat. Kind of heavy too. It's like a nice solid piece of glass. We got some nativity pieces. This little family of sheep. These are so fun looking. They are resin, but they are made by Kathy Killip for Dimdaco. Wait, does it? Oh, it was 2011, right? Okay, 2011. I think that's what it says. Aren't they cool? I just like all the detail on them. It's a little family. So those are really fun if you need some nativity pieces. Got some seashell salt and pepper shakers. This is Viking glass. It's beautiful. It does stand up, but I'm always afraid it's going to fall. So I lay it down. It's a very thick piece of Viking glass. You can see the bottom. So it does stand. But since my shelves are these type I did have a mat on it, but I'm not confident to keep it standing up and not have it fall. So I lay it down like that. All right, we're going to move down. Now I'm going to sit in my chair for the next shelf. Getting a little bit lower here. Oh, I love this dish here. This I showed last week. This is a hand-painted dish. It does have a little trinket dish sitting on it. The bird. I talked about this last week too. I looked up this artist. She's in Limoges, France. It is a contemporary dish. It is porcelain. Yeah, I was surprised to see that about that dish. I thought that was so cool. Now this one is hand painted. It's amazing. And nobody signed it for some reason. I love that they painted the entire plate. So it's got like a purple background and all these flowers. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I do have this listed. I think it's 12 inches long. Kind of like a celery dish. It's got like a divider. There's no information on the back. So I don't know where it was made. But isn't that beautiful? I don't know why nobody signed this. I looked and looked and looked for like a little signature or initial somewhere in there. But I couldn't find it. There are some marks on the back. You can see there. But there's no chips on it. It's just so cool. I gotta see what I listed that at. Let me pull it up. It's 12 inches long. I have it at 15. Just because it's amazing. It's got gold trim. Oh, I didn't hit start. There we go. If anyone's interested in that. Beautiful. This could be nice just on an entryway table or, you know, like a trinket dish. I just love it. Thanks for looking at that. Oops. I got these little butter pats with the birds on them. Just taking some coffee here. If you're just coming in, I'm just scanning my shelves at the moment, but I do have preloaded items. If anything catches your eye, though, let me know. I have this really cool plate. I put a bunch of Christmas ornaments in this bowl. This is a nice bowl, too, this wooden bowl. It is signed on the bottom. And then that plate is really cool. It is a redware hand-painted plate. Made somewhere in South America. That's the look that it has. I don't think it's signed on the back. But it's so cool looking. Just wanted to show that because it's kind of hidden. Okay, we're scooting over. Oops. That mug is listed. It's a Christmas mug made in Norway. This pretty blue and white. I love blue and white. I'm always drawn to blue and white. Porsgrund, Norway. It's a really nice mug. So that's one side of it. I'm going to show the other. It's got some birds. It does say 1970. It's just really cool. It's a nice quality stoneware mug. So let me pull that up since I know it's listed. I was trying to put some Christmas items in today. Okay, we're going to start it at 8. Let me read if I put any. No chips or cracks, very plain. I don't know how many ounces that is. At least 10 or 12. So that is running. It's super pretty. But yeah, very clean. I don't know if anyone ever used it. Isn't it crazy how Like the 1970s to me still feels like it's 30 years in the past for some reason. Like, I don't know why that is, but it's 50 years. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. That just blows my mind when I think about it because my brain thinks it's still only 30 years away in the past for some reason. What is that about? This is a fun hobbyist piece, this cherry plate. It is initialed on the back. I couldn't resist it, the cherries. This is 20 years old, so even this is kind of, this is considered vintage now. I love this pottery piece. I showed this a few times. This is a signed piece. Beautiful, hand painted with, there's some glaze drips. This is all glaze kind of drips. It's painted all the way around. There's a little tree there. And there's some more trees there. It is signed, dated 1992 on the bottom. Gorgeous. It's a big vase. Got some little window sun catchers here. This one is, I think, like the slag glass, but this one I feel like it's metal, but it's just got like the, I don't know if that's glass or not. I can't decide. It's more lightweight than this one. I really like it. It's so pretty. All right, we're just finishing up scanning. I do have listed items that I want to get to before I go. We're on the bottom shelves now. Some of these bowls are listed. This one is gorgeous. I've had this forever. And it is signed on the back. This is a hand-painted bowl. It has like a pale yellow, very pale yellow trim. And then the hand-painted flowers. I think it's gorgeous. It is Denmark, B&G made in, oh, I think that's Denmark, but I don't know. Denmark is what they call it, I think. It has initials right there, EJ. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that's so pretty. I'm going to just run that since we're looking at it. I forget how big it is. 8-inch bowl. The mark I dated to 1948 to 1951. Sorry, my phone started ringing. That's how this mark is dated. So let's run that. I have it at $9. There's no chips, cracks, or crazing. The gold trim is in almost perfect condition. The beige part of the bowl has some light wearing discoloration, very minor paint loss on the florals. So it's really in great shape. I'm going to run it at $9 if anyone's interested. I just love that. Gorgeous paint they did. These flowers. So 1950-ish bowl. So pretty. Thanks for looking at that. I also have this Christmas tray listed. This, I think, is West Germany by Kaiser. I love that it's got a little, kind of like a thumb spot for you to kind of walk around and have people take some hors d'oeuvres, right? I think that's the point of that little indent there. So it's the serving tray. The Christmas tree and the holly leaves. And it is West Germany. Kaiser has really nice porcelain. So let me pull that one up. I just realized what time it is. So yeah, I'm getting close to having to be done. But if you're just coming in, go ahead and look through my list. I'm about to run this Christmas tree platter. from West Germany. It is 10.5 inches in diameter. Really nice piece. Sorry, I have to keep putting it down to like push buttons on the phone. There we go. It is running. It's in great condition. There's no chips. I think it's so pretty. I had dinner plates in this same pattern that sold, but I still have this tray. This little serving tray. Thanks for looking at that. All right, we're going to slowly head back to the table as I just go past the bottom shelf. And I'm just skipping over some things, but if you want to see something, just shout it out. I'll bring it out and we'll talk about it. I do have a Longaberger trivet back there against the wall. I think it's also perfect for like an under plate for like a planter, or if you want to put a jar candle on it. But I think people refer to it as a trivet. I do have some stone fruit, really large ceramic stone fruit. Really cool stuff. Oh, I have that Christmas picture back there. That's listed, I believe. And a bunch of cookie cutters. If anyone's into vintage cookie cutters, we could go through those. Okay, I'm going to slowly go to the table here. I appreciate everyone popping in today. I think I say this every Saturday, but if I have time to pop on tomorrow, I will. I never know if I'm going to have time on Sundays. And I've been trying to pop on during the week in the evening. I'm going to start trying to do that at least once a week, do an evening sale. To kind of shake things up a little. I'm so used to doing the morning sales, but I really want to get into doing some more nighttime sales. I'm going to set us down as soon as I move my coffee. Anyone have any fun plans for the weekend? Hoping to go thrifting. I don't really have anything else that I'm planning to do, but something always comes up. Oh yeah, that plate right there. I want to talk about that plate before we go. Okay, coffee, move over there now. This plate is so cute. Somebody hand painted it. They did a great job. There we go. It's 8 inches in diameter. Let me move my thumb because then you won't see the whole picture, but they painted it so well. And they did sign it down there at the bottom. It's so cute. The handles. It's a perfect little cookie dish. Christmas cookie dish. There's nothing on the back. This is all unglazed. It's got that rough feel, but all the rest of it is glazed. And there's no chips on it. It's so cute. That's going to run at $9, and there it goes. So adorable. I love that. And if anyone has any questions or requests on anything, let me know before we head out. That strawberry plate back there I listed too. That is a I have another one on the table. You might have seen it when we're scanning with pears. But the one back there is strawberries. It is a Majolica piece by Bordalo Pinheiro, made in Portugal. These are pretty sought after plates because they are discontinued and they're just really pretty. It's a buttery yellow. It's not coming through as pretty as it is in person. It's not coming through on the screen. It's a really pretty yellow. It's 7 3/4 inches in diameter. And I will show you the back of it. Oops. It's got the strawberries. The other one I have has pears on it. Let's carefully show that. The one with the pears has some crazing. Yeah, I cannot get this yellow to show up. There we go. That looks a little better. So it's got the strawberries. And of course, the mark is upside down. I got to turn it. There's no chips on this one. There's the mark, Bordalo Pinheiro, made in Portugal. I always pick up these plates because they're pretty quick sellers. I've found all different ones. A lot of the Easter ones are really popular with bunnies. The strawberry ones definitely too are sought after, but they're just really nice. So maybe we'll just do this now, and if there's no other questions or anything, I'm gonna see if we can raid somebody. This plate is running for 12. And then we'll see who's on. And I may be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. If not, I'll pop up sometime during the week, one of the evenings during the week. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I'm not going to mess with putting that back on the stand right now. All right, let's see. We're going to head out. We've got a couple shows to head out to. Let's see which one. Well, let's go to Meredith Mayetta. She's got Christmas. So let's head there. Thanks again for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.